Engineering is predictable. There is almost no company without a product. There is a clear product for hiring engineer. Here is the homework that you need to do, some HR questions, and that's it. Many engineers also come from the community, but in marketing, it's not so predictable. It's not just a copy-paste. It's literally not possible to know how good somebody really is before they actually start to work for you and start to do stuff. Today, I'll tell you what I think is the best way to go before you have product market fit. So if you don't know me, hi, my name is Nevo. I'm a full stack developer with over 10 years of experience doing marketing for the last 3 years. Welcome back to the channel. I mainly talk about open source, tech, and marketing. In the past, I've grown Novu, the open source notification company, from 0 to 31,000 stars in less than 2 years. And lately, my startup Gitroom was declared as one of the fastest growing tech startups by Runa Capital. So in my taste, when you just start your company or before you get to around 15 employees, usually founders are the best marketing persona. They know the product the best. They have seen what is working for them and what is not working for them. And I think they should be the one that making the tactics and the strategy. So for tech startup marketing, there is usually 2 options to go through. One of them is to focus around content and SEO, which is writing a lot of content, just producing it. It doesn't matter really when, and try to rank on Google. And the other one is browse. Browse is when you are creating a new category, like most startups. You don't really work in the background, but you actually producing content all the time and bringing a lot of traffic to it. It's a little bit harder because you have to be really strong on the execution. So this is what I suggest for companies that want to start their marketing team. So first of all, they should find content writers and video producers. On Fiverr and Upwork, usually hire freelancers so you can play with different freelancers until you find the right fit. You don't want to do any big hiring yet, just to produce non-stop content. Next, you want to find influencers, because in tech, influencer is a big thing. It's the best way to grow your community. It's the best way to grab a lot of attention to your product. They have a lot of influence and authority, so it's very easy for them to convince people to use your product. And if you're looking for influencers, please go ahead and check out Gitroom. It's in the link below. It's a platform you can find influencers and also schedule your social media posts. Now, after you've found all these resources that are mostly independent developers or independent influencers and content writers that are freelancers, the problem here is usually the execution. So founders, they are very busy. They don't have a lot of time for that. They can create the strategy and the tactic, but executing this on a daily basis takes a lot of resources. If you like this video so far, please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot to understand what kind of stuff you like and what you don't like, so I can keep on producing the right content for you. This is a time for you to find a DevRel. Now, this is very crucial. You don't have to find a techie DevRel. And this is very important. In my experience, actually, sometimes people that are not tech related are even better. For example, if you go to Twitter, you will see a lot of influencers commenting, very active on social media. Maybe they have some kind of level of coding, but they've never really worked in big companies, write very large, scalable system and so on. And actually, sometimes you don't want them for that. You don't want them to be so biased for writing like a programmer, because a lot of programmers, they have this problem of being too technical. So you find a DevRel that is good at execution. It means they're good at posting at social media. They're good at posting articles. They're good at doing a lot of things in a very short period of time. And trust me, this is a big problem, because I've worked with many other companies. They have this problem that they prepare a lot of stuff to do and maybe half of the stuff go out. DevRels are really good at execution, so you can literally find them on LinkedIn and Twitter. What I like to do sometimes is look at big influencers. They have a lot of other tech influencers always answering them. You can approach them because it means that they are kind of very good in community. So they will also probably be good at execution. No matter what you do, don't try to put all the skills on one person. Don't think like, this is a DevRel. They're supposed to be very technical. They know how to write code, super active on social media, and can write articles, and can also amplify the content. So really separate between the roles. Now, what I would usually do, and this is what I do with all the customers that I'm consulting to, a meeting with 3 people. One, for example, is the consultant. It's me, but it can be somebody else that you trust, that have a lot of marketing knowledge. The other one is the founder. And the third one is your DevRel. So there is a lot of discussion usually that goes between the founder and the consultant about what's going on in this week or the next week. For example, we are going to have an article on Monday. We will amplify it on Reddit on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, we have an influencer. Wednesday, we have an influencer. And then we're trying to put the article on Hacker News every Friday. So you create the entire schedule for the DevRel for the week. So it's really easy for them to follow. I usually go to Notion. I create like a simple table with all the days on top and then hours. It's really dumb, but it really does the work so people can follow up and see what they need to do. And then usually you want to have some kind of buffer. So you don't want to work week to week. You want to have at least 2 weeks buffer when you give the DevRel the things that they need to do. Now, DevRels, what they usually do is that they take a boring article of some person writing for you, they fix the title, they make a beautiful cover picture, they add a call to action inside the article, and they send people to your GitHub or send it to your website or to anything else. Or they know exactly when to post on Reddit and how to get your team to also upvote your post on Reddit so it gets more visibility. They know how to post on social media in the right way that you'll get a lot of views and likes. You don't specifically need them to be super technical to do this kind of stuff. If you put this state of mind in your head, it will be a lot easier for you to hire people. And if you like this video, please make sure you watch my previous video on the right way to work with content writers.